Don't like, but hold on, everyone. I'm going to unplug my phone. Sorry, everyone. I started, but I've got my landline plugged in. I better get that unplugged. A second. Hang on a second. Just general chaos from GavsWeatherVids at the beginning of the live stream. Hello, good evening, thank you so much everybody for being on our live stream tonight. Hello good evening, thank you so much everyone for being here. We're going to do another Snow Watch, it's going to be another epic live stream. I think this one, we are at 83, blimey, concurrent viewers with 12 likes on the stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know. Oh, blimey, 118 concurrent now, that's alright. Please smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the streaming where we just started. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. So we're going to look at the 12Z, of course. I'm hearing epic things about the 12Z. Let me roll my sleeves up. Gav's going to work. Gav's going to work. Let me roll my sleeves up. Hang on, my camera's burned. Webcam's burned. Yeah, Gav's going to work, everybody. And I'm rolling my sleeves up. So we're going to be looking at the 12Z. And we're going to be looking at the risk of snow, UK snow, of course. What's wrong with my webcam? Let's see if we can unblur it. We might be able to. Yeah, we're going to be looking at the risk of UK snow and doing a hashtag Snow Watch event as well. We're at 143 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. Amazing. Thank you to Raymondo for the super chat. Stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. Super chat. Thank you so much to Ray Lovell for your super chat. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, my friend. Absolutely incredible. Right, my webcam is blurred, so we're just going to do that. That might have unblurred it, actually, when I did the super chat thing. Basically, I need a new webcam, I need new Gamer Gav headphones, and, I need a new live on air light as well. So, like, a lot of the infrastructure has just run down. You know, I haven't replaced it because I've been so busy. Well, I actually thought I was going to be packing up like a couple of months ago on that, so I haven't bothered replacing anything. So basically I'm going to need I'm going to need to replace quite a lot, spend quite a lot of money. So if you can give this is the GavsWeatherVids Tech Fund, GavsWeatherVids Tech Fund, to our PayPal page. There you go, there's the link to our PayPal page. If you feel so inclined, you can give a donation. And that will help me pay for a new webcam, a new live on air light, and what else? Oh, Gamer Gav headphones, yeah. Gamer Gav headphones, because at the moment I can't do any collabs with anybody because I haven't got any way other than using my speakers and hearing anyone. Anyway, never mind about that. So, but the PayPal page is very useful if you feel so inclined to give a donation, or you can super chat through the stream. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, so the plan is we're going to be doing a 12Z. We'll look at 12Z. Of course, we are hearing everything about 12Z, and we are also going to be doing a mini snows as well. Storm Goretti. Is it Goretti or Goretti? I'm not sure. But anyway, the storm's coming in tomorrow. And it's going to be giving us potentially some heavy snow. It's going to be giving us potentially some severe gales. It's going to be giving us potentially some heavy rain. So a lot going on. Tomorrow. Going to be one of those days where I think the Met Office will be hunkering down because whatever happens, somebody's going to be very upset with I think at the end of tomorrow, they'll be getting in the net, whatever happens, I suspect. Storm Goretti, yes, grot bags, isn't it? Grot bags, everyone remember grot bags? Hello, Matthew, thank you so much. I said it. I will go from live chat in a moment, by the way, everyone, so it's not going to be long before I go through my live chat, and I'll be shouting you out. But yeah, so it's going to be one of those days where the Met will be hunkering down. They're going to get in the neck, whatever happens tomorrow, I'm sure. And I think they'll be glad to get it out the way, get this one out the way and move on, quite possibly. So will I, to be honest. But, it's given us some epic vids and streams, anyway, hasn't it? But we're going to go through all of the data on that. So, heavy rain, floods maybe, severe gales, heavy snow, drifting, blizzards, all of that. Going to go through all of that. And we're going to go through trials as well. It's going to be an epic live stream. We're nearly 200 concurrent viewers with 46 likes on stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Now, I am going to go through the live chat. I'll shout out as many of you as I can. Unfortunately, it's going to be very busy in the live chat again tonight. So I'm not going to be able to shout at everybody. It's just not possible, with so many posts in the live chat all at one go. It's not possible to be able to shout at everybody. So if you want to make yourself known to me, you want to come down to the bottom of the live chat, you give me a waving emoji or a thumbs up emoji, and that's one way of getting a shout out. Of course, the other way is to super chat on the live stream. It flags up your post like Raymondo has done, and you'll get a mention then as well. Otherwise, it's just whether I see you and, whether I see you, as I'm going through the live chat. Thanks so much to Ben Clark for the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for being on the live chat. I want to look at Kieran Bushnell's post before I go any further. Gav, my dog is okay. Kieran's dog has been poorly, so I'm a bit worried about Kieran's dog earlier on. She's been diagnosed with a heart issue, and they've sent some blood away for tests, but she's back home tonight. That's absolutely. She's 15, so she's done well. I'm so pleased that she's all right-ish, and let's hope the results come back okay. Let's hope so. Hello to British Spy. Good evening to you, my friend. And also, hello to, I don't know who this is, S7. Okay, hello to you. Amber warning for North Staffordshire. Can't wait. You're in pole position, I think, up there over elevation. Right, hovering around 200 concurrent viewers, 67 likes on stream. Please smash that like button, but YouTube knows you're enjoying. Thanks so much, everyone, for doing that. Pike case, run out of magic water. I've got mine with me, my friend. I think I'm going to need it at the end of this live stream. I want to say thank you so much to our moderators before I go through the live chat. Everyone, thanks so much to James 98. To SB, and also we've got Connor with us tonight. Connor will be live streaming at 8 p.m. James, put the link to Connor's channel in the live chat, please. Hello to Dandy. Good evening to you, Dandy. Yes, Connor Harper, our moderator, will be live streaming some games. Alex Pink, hello to you, my friend. Connor on games. Cog will be moderating. Well, he is moderating, but he's going to be live tonight. At 8 p.m. after I finish live stream, Connor will be starting up. So you want to play some games with lovely Connor, and who wouldn't, then check out Connor on Games. James is going to post a link to Connor's channel in the description right now. Make sure you give Connor a sub and all of that good stuff. Also, make sure you sub to Matthew to send it. Send it! Make sure you sub to Matthew to send it as well. All these channels are very closely aligned to GavsWeatherVids, and we love them. We love Connor, we love Matthew. Thank you so much, James, for posting the link. So to Paul James, good evening to you, my friend. Right, because I gave him live chat very quickly. Give me your shout out. Won't take question on the live stream. Going to be too busy for that. So we're going to start display catching probably about 10 minutes doing snow watch. We can start off shouting you out. So hold on, buddy. There we go. We'll begin live stream about 7 o'clock. Hello and good evening. Thank you so much. Your first person, it was like Sean Partridge. No relation. How to you, Sean? Thank you so much for being on live stream. I've got Street 777. How about you, my friend? Good evening to TBOS from Best of Sweden. Thanks so much for being here. We've got Laura Johnson, a Train and Nature Show on the live stream tonight. We've got Stephen Fling. Good evening to you. Assisted me to track like 10-15 miles north to get the best snow. I hope you have a good dumping of snow, my friend. Thank you so so much for being obliged tonight. Hello to Anne Smith. Good evening to you, Anne. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Justin Wilson obliged tonight. Matthew Orchard is here. Hello to you, Matthew. Sharam is here. We've also got Hey in the UK. Hello to you, my friend. And Alf Juno is obliged as well. Sharon is hoping for a good event in the Midlands. We'll see, my friend. A little bit on the knife there for the Midlands, based on some of the output at the moment. Celestial, lovely Celestial LSB, always be Alpha SB to me, but lovely Celestial is here, along with Connor and James as well. Thanks to our amazing moderators with their spanners. Okay, we've got, who else is in? So I shout out Andy. Andy B, hello to you, thanks for being on the live stream tonight. Send it is here, and we've also got Ben Clark on the live stream as well. Right, let's come down. Chris Beast is here, hello to you, my friend. Callum Potter is on the live stream tonight. We've also got Alex Pink in with us. Hello to you, my friend, thanks so much for being here. Dodgy Banana, hello to you, and Richard Ricardo. Yes, go for it, Gavela. I'm going for it, Rich. I'm going for it, Rich. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Amazing. King of a swinger. Richard Trott, thank you so much, my friend. Got B! Are you at home or at work tonight, B? Don't have you on too loud if you're at work. I don't want you getting into trouble. Hello to Paul Girling. Thank you so much, Paul, being on live stream tonight. Who else can I shout out? Connor Boone. Hello to you, Connor Boone. Thanks for being on live stream tonight. We've got Sholto. Charlotto, I think that is. Hello to you. Thanks for being on the live stream. Send it. South to London. We'll do our best, my friend. Hello to Jacob Element. Good to you. We've got Luke Douglas on the live stream. Weather 17. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay, let's come down. So Shallow is here tonight. Gordy is here as well. Hello to you. Happy New Year. David Aitchison on the live stream. As is Mark Johnson from 36,000 feet up, currently over Greenland on British Airways Wi-Fi. Hello to you, my friend. I think that's the first time Gav's ever gone I've got people watch some other countries and that, so I guess that's the first time that Gav's ever gone abroad, but I think that's the first time anybody's ever said they're watching me from a plane. Up to 38,000 feet. I hope you're having a nice flight, my friend. Enjoy America. Mark Johnson is off to America, so you enjoy it, my friend. And thank you so much for tuning in on your British Airways flight. Love it. Are you in first class, my friend? Hope you are. Right. Hello to Aaron England. Good evening to you, my friend. The sausage community is there as well. Hello to you. On the rise, I think that is. Gas Snowmageddon. I wonder. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight. Hey in the UK. Good evening to you. Gamer TV is there with us as well. Hello to you, Gamer. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight. We've got Lee, I think that is. Hello to Lee. Come on, send it, Gav. We'll do our best, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. SB predicted we're going to get 600 concurrent. I think it'll be about the same as last time, about 450. But we'll see, SB. We're currently about 250 with 92 likes on stream. Please smash that like button and that YouTube day and join it. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight, everyone. I love it. Right, okay. Shriek 77. Still think it's all gonna go cold rain. There will be cold rain for some, definitely. There will be snow for others, definitely. Where the divide is, that's where the headache is. Whatever happens, somebody at the UK Met will be getting it in the neck this time tomorrow, I'm sure. Rather than for me. Hello to Jay. Is Manchester going to get snow? Potentially. If the system get that far northwards, I would say yes, probably. Ed, say the difference between Icon and GFS is crazy. As ever, it's going to be an outcast, more than likely. Hello to James Reed. Thanks for being on live stream tonight. Kieran Bushnell is there as well. Hello to you. Thanks so much, my friend, for being here. Right, I'm coming down further towards the bottom of the live chat. Richard thinks the name of Storm Goretti sounds well. Goretti. What is it? Grotbags. Richard thinks the name sounds more Italian than French. I wonder, Rich, it might be. No, it's been named by the French show. Metro France has named it, haven't they? Now, the best crazy boy. Should be on right inside. We've got Jack Caldwell in with us. Hello to you, my friend. Right, I'm coming down towards the bottom of the live chat now. Jack Caldwell's hoping for Zoe Macclesfield. Maybe, my friend. Go look at data in a moment. How to TBOS. How to Professor Sweden. So much for being here. Dan Fisher is on the live stream as well. Hello to you, my friend. Right, I've come down to the bottom of the live chat. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. I'm going to crack on in a moment. Just do 2 or 3 more minutes of shout-outs, and then we'll get on with Snowwatch. Pikehead. Yeah, Pike is hoping Gav's helmet gets an airing. Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday night I'll get my helmet out. You never know. Who doesn't want to do that on a Friday night? We'll see. Hello to, who else can I shout out? Who else can I shout out? So busy with live chat. Hello to Jack Moore Bailey. We love double-barreled names. Hello to Jack Moore Bailey. Good evening to you. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight. Cal is saying, is there still uncertainty for track and below tomorrow? Very much so, Callum. Very much so, as you'll see in a moment. Hello to Among Us. Hello to Among Us. What is Birmingham getting, Gav? We'll see in a moment, my friend. I'm a bit non-committal for Brum, to be honest. But 260 nearly can cope. Yes, over 100 likes stream already. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Hello to Forest. Good evening to you, my friend. Make sure you've been on live stream. I've got Rachel Steele in with us as well. The Great Welsh Hope. Good evening to you. Blimey, love it. Gavin's Welsh. That's a Welsh name. Maybe your name's Gavin. I don't know. Hello, Dan Bishop. Good evening to you. And we've got Ian Dean. I think that is. Ian Dean. Can't really see. My eyes are terrible. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Right, Andrew Davis is here. Just check Metal Life my area. Southwest Valley, heavy rain. Boo. Bees lurking away. Don't have me on too loud, B. I don't want you getting into trouble on my account. Listening for a word. But thank you so much, B, for being here. As always, we love B. Hello to Kirk Fawn. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Thanks for being on live stream tonight. We've got Liam here. Liam is good. Hello to you. Will Hereford get good today? You might be a bit too far south, but we'll have a look at data in a moment. Hello to T Chubb. Thank you so much for being on live stream tonight, T. And Riddick, I think that is. When do you expect Morris to agree on the track of this bad boy? Maybe they won't. It will probably come down to an outcast in the end tomorrow, I would imagine. I reckon they are going to shift this a bit further southwards, I have to say. Not a thought all the way along. At one point, I was thinking about below would go into Biscay and into France and miss us all together. That's not going to happen. But I do think that they will probably get traded a bit further southwards tomorrow, but they may never completely agree. And in the end, it'll be a case of just going through everything and trying to work out which one came out on top. And in the end, it'll probably be a blend of everything, I would imagine. But, whatever happens, I know the Met Office are going to get in the neck, and they'll be glad to get this out of the way. I am quite sure now. Hello to Jonathan. Good evening to you. Hi, Gav. With your hotline to web guys, please ask them to push below to a little bit further south. So Cyrus says to get so. I think below's going to go a bit further southwards. But we will have to wait and see about that. Pike. Let's save it for, let's save the helmet choice for Friday night. We're doing sensible, Gav, tonight, not the giddy one. Not yet. Right, we're nearly at 300 concurrents, 116 likes on stream. Please smash that like button, everybody. And let you today enjoy the stream. Thanks so much for doing that. Yeah, Ricardo. Richard thinks it's going to go further south as well. I do as well, Rich. I think it will. Connor is saying, I think next week will be less cold than weekend. Hold on. Sorry, less cold next week. Then weekend we'll see easterly winds. Because that's the next thing, ain't it, Con? Yeah, I agree. Well, not I agree, but that's the next thing that the models are flirting with. Chance that we're going to get a Scandi and get the wind around to the east. So we'll concentrate on that in the 12s there. But it's 20 past 7, so time is getting on. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It's been an epic live stream. so far. So, if you could, I know I've missed people out, and I'm so sorry for doing that. If I've missed anybody, then please, somebody's asking if their mum's drive is going to need clearing. Depends where your mum is, my friend. Tell me where your mum is, and I'll let you know what I think. Thanks for being here. I know I've been giving people a shout out. If you would like a shout out, then please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, or a snow emoji. And that is how you can get a shout out from me. Alternatively, you can super chat to the stream as well. And that's absolutely epic. Thanks so much, because that flags up, that flags up your post, so you definitely get a super chat. Don't get a shout out in your super chat, but you don't have to do that to get a shout out. Just make yourself known to me, because I'll be coming back to YouTube periodically as I'm going through the data. We're at 290 concurrent viewers, 124 likes for streaming. Again, please smash that like button. Thank you so much for being here. Right, so Elu is giving me a thumbs up emoji, and Way is giving me a thumbs up emoji. Pike Hair, I'm already shouting you out several times, Pike. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, Pike. Also, James, hello to you. Thanks so much for being here. And Abu, I think that is. Hello to you, my friend. Alfie Z, good evening to you. Alfie, thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight. And Justin Wilson as well. Can we push this up to 300 concurrent before I start super chatting? Perhaps not, but I think we're going to get not super chatting before I start screen catching, but probably not. But we're going to get to that anyway now, because time is getting on. I can't spend any more time in the live chat, so it's now time to bring you Snowwatch, and then we will go through Thursday. So I'm going to turn the webcam on disappearing, but I'll be coming back a little bit later on to wrap up stream, and the image is going to go as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, okay, so in 5, so sorry about that, we'll gather out several cards. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, we're display capturing again on this. What are we today? We're Wednesday evening, aren't we? I'm losing track of my days. That's a bad sign, isn't it? That's a bad sign. But no, it's Wednesday evening. It's just gone 20 past 7, and we're going to bring you Snowwatch right now. Hello to Simon Perro, I think that is. Hello to Sue Thompson. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to the best crazy boy, been on live stream tonight. Hello to Alan Newbury. Hello to Dale777. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on the live stream. Hello to Tim BX. Good evening to you. So much for being on the live stream. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. I don't know the word and the song that I knew so well. You can tell it's the sound of silence. I do know that song, but I can't get the words into my head while I'm in the middle of a live stream. Thanks, Rich, anyway, for setting me off. Thanks, Ricardo, for setting me off. Love it. Okay, right, let's do this then. Let's do this. Hello to Liam Armour. Hello to Alf Juna. Right, I think I'll shout to everybody out. Hello to Thomas Gallimore. Good evening to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. And also Chris Barker. Hello to you. Jay Player. Good evening to you. And Mad Mabo. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight, my friend. Ed is here as well. I think that is Ed C. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Neil Cutler. Good evening to my good friend Neil. How you doing, Neil? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for popping into the live stream. I've got another epic one on our hands tonight, my friend. Hello to D. Dans. Gab, you should be proud of this channel. You should be proud. Just do this again. Dan is saying, D. Dans is saying, Gab, you should be proud of this channel. Has grown massively. It's great to see other UK YouTubers emerging. We've got amazing channels. Amazing channels like Matthew, like Sendir, and also Weather Fans Michael as well, who I think is in the live chat as well. How to you, Weather Fans? Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. We've got amazing channels that, following what I have started. And I can't take credit for it because I followed Simon Keeling back in the the day. And like, we're all following Joe Bastardi, who was like the originator of all of this on AccuWeather.com. But like, we've gradually been building this community up for a long time, and it's absolutely amazing and incredible to see. And we've got wonderful channels that do it so much better than me, and you know, so much better than me. You know, it's amazing. The amount of wonderful channels that's run. But what I will say is, nobody does it like Gav. Right, okay, let's have a look then. So I want to get rid of that, and we want to get rid of that. They're the PayPal links, and we want to go here. So we're going to start off this Snowwatch with Fact Sharp, which is presuming interpretation of models by the forecasters at UK Met Office. Here we go, Ben. So we've got a weather system out to the west trying to get in from off the Atlantic at the moment. A clue front. Everything will simplify in about 24 hours. We'll lose that gaggle of weather fronts. They'll go off into the North Sea, and they'll be left with a transient ridge. But there's Storm Goretti, whatever it's called. There's the storm to the southwest approaches, and that is going to be the troublemaker for later tomorrow into Friday. So that is a fact sharp for midnight on Friday. A deep area of low pressure is sitting over the Channel and southern England. There's a warm sector associated with that to the south. The east of below is going to be lots of heavy rain. To the north and the west of below, particularly around this occluded front, that is where we have a risk of some significant snow. And that looks like it could be through Wales, the Midlands, possibly towards East Anglia. I think that's a bit further south, and some of the model output has this area of low pressure, some model output that a bit further northwards. So there's at least uncertainty about the exact track of below, and the exact track, as I've explained, makes a big difference, you know, so who's going to get rain, who's going to get snow. But is also some very, very tightly packed isobars associated with this area of low pressure as well. So all in all, tomorrow is going to be a bit of a write-off, unless you're in Scotland and Northern Ireland, where you really stay out of trouble. The low moves off in towards the Low Countries and Germany when we get through into midday on Friday. And that brings the wind around to the north and to the northeast, so we return back to cold weather even in the south through the course of Friday. Then on into the weekend, well, Saturday sees a little transient ridge building again, so a quiet day for Saturday. But on into Sunday, we find low pressure and weather fronts start to come in from off the Atlantic. And this could be like a second bout of snow on Sunday. Don't rule it out, as this warm front and like cold front and a clear front, like triple point low, actually, that's coming in across the country. As that comes up against the cold air and what it looks like the developing area of high pressure over Scandinavia, it is going to slow down. So we bring like a southerly wind up, which you think is mild, but I think there'll be a lot of cold air sitting over the continent. So initially, that's going to be a really cold southerly wind, you know, very icy wind on Sunday. And as that low comes into the cold air, well, there could be further fun and games on Sunday. And after that, though, into the beginning of next week, then I think we will find the wind starting to shift around to more of a southwesterly, and we'll begin to pick up some slightly less cold or milder air from off the Atlantic. That's the plan, anyway. So now we're going to have a look, shall we, at some data. And I think the first model we'll start off with will be Uppercase from 2 from Weather Outlook. So this is how we're currently looking. Some snow still falling. Okay, James. James had a little bit of a fall earlier on today and banged his head in the ice and the snow. So I hope you're all right, James. Thanks so much for moderating Gav's live stream where you've been injured, my friend. Anyway, that clearly front going to come across country tonight, bringing light patchy rain and snow with it. Into tomorrow, there's the first massive rain starting to head in to the south and southwest through the afternoon. Little bit of snow turning up over high ground in Wales through the afternoon, but it's into the evening that a big snow event starts to take place through Wales and into the north and the west Midlands. Notice again lots of cold rain with this in the south and the southeast. Also very strong winds as well. Gusts could go up to 100 miles an hour through the Channel Well, should go to about 70, 80 miles an hour with a channel, but in the far southwest of England, might hit 100 miles an hour just off the coast of Cornwall. No, lots of heavy rain, severe gale force winds, and heavy snow with drifting and blizzards turning up. A real snow event there, focused on Wales and the North and the West Midlands, just up into Northern England, particularly over high ground and elevation, not exclusively so, but like Derbyshire, Buxton, we're going to do very well out of this, if that's right. And like, well, I'm probably on the periphery in the towers, so I could get a wintry mix, maybe a bit of sleet, maybe a bit of snow. Doesn't look ideal for me, I have to say, do about low being a bit further southwards. Again, it's probably, if that's right, going to be Nottingham North. So it's amazing how often there is a divide from like where I am in Northamptonshire to Nottinghamshire. Northamptonshire very, very often just gets rain, sleet, a little bit of wet snow. Just that little bit further north, I mean, how far is the distance from Northampton to Nottingham? Maybe, 30 miles? Just that distance makes a huge difference. And very often, Nottinghamshire and areas north will get snow. And we could be in for that kind of scenario again. That's what Uppercase is suggesting there, I think. Better wintry mix coming south as below pulls away to the east through Friday morning. That shouldn't amount to too much, I wouldn't have thought. And then lots of rain off the east coast there as we're going through into Friday. But all in all, looking bit disappointing for the south and the southeast. Definitely a Wales, North and West Midlands and southern parts of northern England focused snow event there. Let's see what the GFS is doing with this, which is maybe where I should have started. Who knows? So, this is how the GFS is looking. Again, we have got that area of low pressure coming into our afternoon, bringing heavy rain to south and southwest, turning to snow through Wales, and then we see snow again. Again, focus through Wales, into the north of the West Midlands, north of Birmingham, and up into southern parts of northern England. Snowing like mad through the vast majority of Wales, into the north and western Midlands and the south of northern England there. I just get loads and loads of heavy, cold rain. And then a wintry mix overnight, 30 to Friday, starts pushing really big. It's also a little bit more encouraging there, but like other parts of the Midlands, central, southern England. Remember, Uppercase doesn't show anything nearly as dramatic as that, but Uppercase is high res, whereas this is low res. And then keeps the snow into the east through into Friday. I think that's a bit over the top, but again, this late in the day is a very significant difference in, the overall plan with its area of low pressure. So basically, who knows how that works out. The low pen clears away into Saturday, we turn drier, and then we've got this band of rain coming in from the Atlantic through into Sunday, turning to snow, central northern regions, again, more cold rain mode down in the south. What are we making of all of that? Thank you so much to B for a super chat. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, B. What about Draycott? In the clay, doing tomorrow. I'm not actually sure where that is. Where is that, B? Give me, like, the rough area, like, the nearest town to that, then I'll give you, what I think is likely there. But I'm not entirely certain actually where that is, to be honest, my friend. But thank you so much for your super chat, B. Aaron, good evening to you. Dang. We've still got other models to go through, though, yet, my friend. We're not done yet, so maybe other models will look a little bit more encouraging. 350 concurrent viewers with 153 likes on the live stream. If you could smash that like button, everybody, smash it, obliterate it, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. It'd be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. Jack Caldwell, Macclesfield. I reckon you're looking quite well placed up there, I have to say, if that precipitation is as far north as that. And that's a big question, because I think this is going to get trending further southwards. So, that is just what two of the models are saying. Let's see what other models have got to say. So I think the next one we'll perhaps look at is WRF, see how that one is shaping up. Remember, we are going to have a look at 12Z as well, everyone, so don't worry about that. If you're wondering what the models are showing for the 12Z, then we'll be having a look at that as well. Now, where am I finding WRF? It's up here, isn't it? There it is. So sorry, everyone. Right, okay, so here we go again with WRF. So, current situation, we've got quite a bit of that heavy snow here. Want to go there. That's better. Got quite a bit of heavy snow at the moment into the north. Then we've got this system of cross-country type, bringing light rain drizzle, maybe a bit of sleet snow mixed in with that. Won't amount to very much. Then tomorrow we've got Storm Goretti. We've got Storm Goretti. Matthew's got it right. It's Storm Goretti moving in from the southwest through Thursday afternoon, turning to snow across Wales and into the West Midlands. Heavy rain down in the south. Into the evening, we find that it's snowing like mad through Wales and into the west and northern part of the Midlands. Some of that is trying to push over towards the East Midlands as well, and get up into northern parts of England. Bit further southwards, I think, with the snow risk there. I look like I'm getting a lot of cold rain, I have to say, after some initial evening snow. This is quite similar to the GFS. Remember, snow starts coming southwards and eastwards again, turning a bit more patchier as it does so, but probably not together covering some parts of central southern England. And then the snow heads on in towards eastern counties, where it fizzles out into the afternoon, and lots of cold rain likely down the eastern coast. That's how WRF is looking. I think that's a bit further south. What do you think, everyone? WRF a bit further south? Is WRF a bit further south? Let me know in the comments what you think's going to happen with this, everyone, or in the live chat. No, if you think, let's do a little bit like, do anyone remember play your cards, right? Higher, 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 lower, lower, lower. So, I want you, everybody in the live chat, with a bit of fun. We're going to do a bit of play your cards, right? A lot of people won't even remember play your cards, right? But it was a good game show. So if you think that snow is going to go north, not this isn't what you want to happen, it's what you think is going to happen. If you think the snow risk is going to go north, like the first two models were showing, post higher. If you think that the Gav's having a bit of fun. If you think that the snow risk is going to be further south, then post lower. Let's see what you're making of it. I'm so sorry, moderators. I'm so sorry, moderators, for doing this. But I couldn't resist it. It's a bit of fun. Why not? Why not? Gav's back. I never went anywhere, but like I'm proper back now. So thank you so much, everyone, for some amazing live streams and whatnot. You're all posting higher and lower. I love it. Thank you so much, everyone. Bit of fun for a Wednesday night. Right, you do that. I'll get on with the rest of these models. So let's have a look then. Let's go to Icon and have a look at that one. So this is how the DWD from Germany is shaping up. And again, I'm so sorry, moderators, for doing that. Right, okay, here we go then. So the area of low pressure, Storm Goretti, is heading in midday on Thursday, bringing heavy rain to south. Oh! Now that's further south though, isn't it? That's gone lower. Lower, isn't it? So that's definitely substantially, but how can it be but like just 24 hours to go? There is such a massive difference in the placement of that snow risk. So that, I'm in pole position there. That's like sending the greatest snow risk from Bristol to the Wash, really, isn't it? Or the heaviest band of snow is anyway. So that's bringing a big snow event to much of Wales, the Midlands, central England as well, and into the evening, very strong winds with that too, into the evening, that snow risk is like pulling down towards the southeast. So that will bring a snow event probably even to London around midnight and whatnot. Icon definitely further south with below, definitely further south, therefore, with the snow risk as well. Notice very strong ice, type bars, really strong winds as well, drifting blizzard conditions of the snow would be very likely out of that. Goodness gracious me, what a catamounts of pigeons me Icon has set there. Blimey, has Icon got this right? And is there going to be a late shift lower with that area of low pressure? I wonder. There we go, quieter into Saturday, and then on into Sunday, we've got heavy rain in central northern regions, cold rain down in the south. Bit of a downgrade on Sunday, so potential about it, but won't worry about that. We're focusing on Thursday and Friday for now. And then finally, we're going to look at UKV. There's a Rome updated, so we could have a quick look at the Rome as well. See what that one's doing. So plenty of precipitation coming in, but it doesn't show like, so look at this. So, I mean, really heavy rain, up to like an inch of rain, inch of precipitation. Anyway, falling there with the aroma across much of lowland southern England. If some of that is snow, like blimey, snowed in there with that. That's a precipitation total. This is the precipitation, I think this is precipitation type. So, Rome has the snow, particularly through Wales, into the north and into the northwestern part of the Midlands there. Lots of cold rain further south. Then that snow risk rather patchily coming further southwards and eastwards into Friday morning. Last model that we'll look at is the UKV. Why don't we do that? And then we'll sum it all up, and then we'll move on to the 12Z. So time is getting on, 20 to 8. I want to make sure it's wrapped up before Connor starts live streaming at 8 p.m. So here we go then. We've got UKB from the UK Met Office. Light rain, sleet, maybe a bit of snow in the north overnight tonight. It all starts kicking off tomorrow down in the south, so that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Lots of heavy rain into the south and into the southwest, pushing up into the Midlands, turning to heavy snow into the evening through Wales and starting to push into the Midlands. That looks okay, just for me, but I am on a bit of a knife edge with that, I have to say. But it's particularly focused through Wales to Birmingham and north of that, really. Lots of cold rain further eastward, but Wales really getting hammered with a major snow event there, away from the extreme south and southwest anyway. And then on into the evening, well, overnight I should say, that rain, sleet, snow, more of a wintry mix starts heading through the Midlands, central southern England, a little bit of snow turning up into London, probably does amount to too much. And then we've got that rain off the east coast into the afternoon. Lots of cold rain there for eastern coastal areas. Rather miserable, I have to say. Much drier into Saturday, and then outbreaks of rain pushing eastwards on Sunday. Again, some of that turning to snow through Scotland, northern England. Mainly rain down in the south, and then we're opening the door to those less cold or milder southwesters. In fact, the temperature by Monday is back up into double digits down in the south. We're back up to 10 degrees. It's back just a temporary reprieve to the cold weather, though. Will cold weather come back? We'll pick that up with the trials there. But one thing we haven't spoken about, of course, with Storm Goretti so far is the wind gusts. So let's have a quick look at those with UKV before we go. And not before we go, but before we go on to the 12 then I should say. And that's 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. So again, gusts around the southwest approaches into the channel up to 80, 90 mile per hour in some places. Coastal Cornwall up to about 50, 60 mile per hour. Then those very strong winds moving further inland. So check that out. That is 7 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, where we've got, well, just basically going up to 100 miles per hour there through Cornwall and just off Cornish coast into the channel. If that comes up, I would expect maybe a red warning to be issued by the UK Met Office tomorrow for that extreme southwestern corner for that wind. So in the end, we've all been focusing on snow, but it might be that the real story with this is wind in the extreme south and southwest of the country and running through the channel. Those really strong winds then push through the channel, 100 mile an hour gusts between coastal southern England and coastal northern France. Northern France getting hit very badly, I have to say, on the coast. Inland gusts, where we potentially have that snow going on, up to 40, 50 miles an hour, which is enough to cause drifting of any lying snow as well. And don't rule out the chance of flooding, of course, from all of that heavy rain, up to an inch of rain falling within a few hours in the south and southeast could well deliver some flooding. So all in all, tomorrow looking a bit of a write-off, Eddie. Bit of a write-off. Hovering at 365 utopias with nearly 200 likes on stream. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you are enjoying this live stream. It'd be absolutely amazing if you can all do that. Thank you so much, everyone. What has been a wonderful live stream so far. We'll just show the trials there, and then we will get things wrapped up. So ECM is very icon-esque, says Kieran. Is it Kieran? Alright, so the ECM is trending back a bit further. I think there will be a late shift south with the area of low pressure, I have to say. I think there will be a late shift south. I think Icon is probably the first model to pick up on that. Now ECM, I think UKV and, pairs may pick up on that in the morning. May do. Normally these lows get trended a bit south of their forecast position, so we'll be very interested to see. Hello to Mick J. Hello to Jason Stebbins. Hello to Alan Newbury. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight. Richard with a super chat. Thanks so much, Rich. Let's do this. Got to go, Gab. Invited out for tea. Oh, lovely. Get a new webcam fund started. Thank you so much, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your evening, every one of you. Thank you so much, Rich. That's incredible. Thank you so much, my friend. You have a lovely evening. Enjoy your meal out. How nice. Can't remember last time I got invited for a meal out. No, it was for Christmas with my lovely family. But thank you so much for being here, Rich. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Right, okay, so we've done Snow Watch. Let's just have a quick look then at the 12s and see what they're showing, and then we'll get it all wrapped up. So, 72 hours, enabling the hover. This is how things are looking then. So, this starts us off at midday on Saturday with UK Met. That Storm Goretti is out of the way. We've got a nice ridge through the country on Saturday. On into Sunday. In comes a low pressure, not as much of a struggle to get the mild air in now, which explains why we're talking about mostly rain rather than snow terrain on Sunday. After that, we bring the winds up from southwest, looking much milder through the early part of next week. That's how the UK Met looks by the middle of next week, so heights trying to build up towards Scandinavia, but deep low pressure in the Atlantic. And then we have got Icon. Looking like this. So again, we've got a nice little ridge here on Saturday before low pressure starts heading in into Sunday, and that's introducing the mild air from the southwest, of course, into the middle of next week. We've got again high pressure trying to build through the northeast, but I think looking at those two ones are backed off slightly from that Scandinavian high compared to the earlier morning runs. I expect back and forwards, going back and forth with that though. Meanwhile, low pressure continues coming from the Atlantic next week, definitely looking less cold, but also very unsettled. Right, the KMA won't be out, so let's go on to the GFS. This time the GFS is looking again. We've got a transient ridge building up, bringing a quieter day, still cold on Saturday, then low pressure heads in from off the Atlantic on Sunday. Bring a band of rain slowly from the north, turning milder, wetter and windier though, down in the south. Scandinavian high building to the northeast. Now we've heard good things about the GFS 12Z with this, so let's see what happens. We've got a big Scandi getting going to our northeast. It's actually connected to the Siberian high, really. Still relatively mild-ish, but unsettled into the second half of next week. But now, check this out, approaching day 10, high pressure over Scandinavia starts to take over, and here we go. So becoming colder again as we move into the towards the extended beyond day 10, with winds going into the east, much colder air flooding in from the east. We've got an area of low pressure that will bring snow in from the east, and maintaining most cold easterly winds right way through to the end of that run. Gets us to the 23rd of January. The upper air temperatures are looking like this with that. So again, we've got a nice cold pool, city to our east. That cold pool starts flooding across the North Sea my 10 cells iceberg in across the country as we go into the early part of next week, not next week, but week after next, bitterly cold there by about the 20th of January with those easterly winds persisting and being maintained there. Blimey! Exciting from the GFS. Right, GM, if you enjoyed this live stream, please can you, or have enjoyed, because nearly at the end now, if you haven't enjoyed this live stream, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our videos and content. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. Get to subscribe to. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. Need to put around 50, that's all, subscribers to get to 21,000 subscribers. Thank you so much everyone. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your vicar, tell your co-workers, tell your colleagues, tell your customers, and tell your mother-in-law to subscribe if you dare. And thank you so much everyone for doing that. Absolutely amazing. What a run of streams and bits we've had in the new year, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Thanks to the weather gods for, giving us finally, after all these years, the weather gods are giving me something to work with. I love it. Right, okay, long may it continue. All right, let's do the GM then. So we've got southerly southwesterly winds heading in from off the Atlantic through the weekend into next week, turning milder definitively through next week. Heights are trying to build to the north and to the northeast. Real battle going on there, heading up towards day 10 between low pressure Atlantic, high pressure northeast. I think the GM has shifted more though towards lower pressure from the Atlantic, at least up to the 17th of January. Of course, the Scandinavian high might get itself together after that. ECM just trickling out now to its extended. So how do I fill a bit of time up? Right, okay, let's go back to YouTube very briefly. Still over 300 concurrent viewers. We've got over 200 likes on the stream. It's been absolutely epic. Thank you so much. So look at the live chat. Zoom in. Zoom. Thank you so much to all of you for amazing live stream. Paul James, nice one, Gav. Fun live stream. Been good, hasn't it? Having a run of lovely live streams at the moment. How does Shushy got into you? Shushy, Snow Depth, where, my friend? Where would you like to know? Yorkshire might be a bit too far north with this, particularly if it's like a trend southward, but like Sheffield should do okay, I would have thought. Sheffield normally does all right for snow, really. Most of the time, Sheffield does okay. James Young, can't wait to get away from the cold. I'm off to the Canary Islands next week. Lovely, James. You'll have an amazing time there, soaking up the atmosphere and the sun. We'll all wish you was there, my friend. We'll all be wishing we was there. Got ready to fit me in your case, Jake. No, I'm going to stay here and do my job. Weather gods are finally giving me something to work with, so I can't just flit off, can I? Right, we're up to 294. Okay, it's taking its time, isn't it? I'd probably be out by now. I tell you what, let's go to Metacella, because I know it will be out there. So what did we do last night? Where am I going? We want to go to ECMWF, CP 9KM, I think it was, wasn't it? Then we go to the Northern Hemisphere view. Then we go there, and this should show us the full ECM run. So here we go then. Low pressure coming in tomorrow. That's the storm system. Of course, Storm Goretti, just there, heading in from off the Atlantic, bringing heavy rain, severe gales, and disruptive snow, all going to be happening tomorrow. Look out your window, because I'm still none the wiser. I don't know about any of you. We've been here for an hour, we've done so much, gone through all of that data, and honestly, really, I got to say, I'm still none the wiser, but to me, the icon is not because I'm like getting my snow out of the icon. It's not that. It's just, but to me, icon looks the most likely, I think. But I could be wrong. And really, this is a nowcast. It's going to be a case of look out your window tomorrow evening and just see what's happening. It's one of those, as so often it is in this country. So still, basically, still number wiser. never mind. Beyond that, we find a ridge building through the weekend, and then low pressure trying to come in from Atlantic. I think, again, we see the Atlantic struggling to get in through the weekend, so I would say there's probably a greater chance of snow with the ECM compared to all of the other model data that we're seeing tonight. And then beyond that, we find, this is today's, isn't it? This is today's, yes, 7th of January. I had a horrible feeling this was yesterday's, because it looks very similar to like ECM was showing yesterday, which is good because it shows consistency within the ECM operational. So anyway, we go through into next week, and we've got a battle going on, Scandinavian high versus low pressure in the Atlantic. Now this has changed, though. So we extended today. The ECM operational has the Atlantic bring all of this energy in, and it's an onslaught type pattern setting up there. So the Scandinavian high is receding away to the east there as deep low, I mean it's really deep low pressure, bringing stormy conditions in from off the Atlantic. So the ECM definitely shifting tonight towards a much stormier and also, it has to be said, milder type scenario of all of that energy in the North Atlantic. So no Scandinavian high, no easterly, no beast from the east there with the ECM tonight. It could go back to what it was showing yesterday, tomorrow. That's how the ECM is looking tonight, really backing off that Scandi high and easterly wind type idea. ECM is fully out now on wetter. So again, we find, I definitely think, like for Sunday though, ECM has a greater snow potential as the Atlantic is struggling compared to other models to get in there against that Scandinavian high, and does really get the wind in towards southeast for the early part of next week. So even early next week is quite a lot colder in the east anyway, compared to the other models. Has a really good go at that Scandinavian high, but just doesn't quite pull it off. And the reason is low pressure developing strongly in the Atlantic. We go into an Atlantic onslaught battering type pattern. That's how we look on the 22nd of January. A very stormy then, with deep low pressure in the Atlantic throwing all sorts at us, but not especially cold. Right, so we're at 244 concurrent viewers, 221 likes on stream. Please smash the like button if you enjoy this live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Kieran saying, look at tomorrow's precipitation, Gav, as a climax. We love it. Do it. Where do I find that? Kieran, I am going to have to get this wrapped up because Connor is live streaming in 3 minutes. I don't want to run into Connor's live stream. So if I just go to precipitations, go there, and then go there maybe. Okay, so this is how it's looking for precipitation tomorrow. So yeah, that brings, so the orange area would be where the greatest chance of snow is, I would have thought. And it is further south, that is more like the icon, isn't it? So that's bringing the greatest snow risk through Wales into the Midlands, especially the North and West Midlands, but it could be just about included in that a little bit as well. And then pulls up precipitation through into southern, southeastern parts of England. It's all to be revealed. It's all to be revealed. It's all to be revealed. And we shall see how it works out. Thanks so much, James and Connor, and also SB for moderating on the live stream. That'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for our lovely moderators for doing that. Thank you so much to all of you for being here on another epic live stream. Been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Anne Duncan. Thank you so much, Alan Jones. Thank you so much to, as a shout out, thank you so much to Jay Player. I mean, there's so many people in which I can't shout out everybody, but it's absolutely amazing. If you've been on a live stream, I just thank you so much. Adam is saying, fantastic set of live streams, Gav. Really enjoyed them. I'm in Nottingham, not sure if we are still good chance of stuff. I think you are. I think Nottingham's going to be okay. I suspect tomorrow I'll get quite a lot of cold rain, unless Icon is right. I think I'll get a lot of cold rain in Northampton. I think Nottingham is in a good position. Let me know what happens, please. Right, we're going to end it there. And yes, it's been an epic run of live streams as well. Gab is back. I never went anywhere, but like I am proper back now. So watch this space, everyone. All right, we'll end it there. Thanks so much for a wonderful live stream. Connor is starting his live stream in 1 minute. So go to Connor on Games, and see Connor playing some games. It'll be amazing, and I'll drop in and say hello in a little bit as well. So tomorrow, we're going to have a 6 a.m. UK weather forecast, so 10 to 14 day, and it's going to be occasion just watching to see how this works out, what happens with Storm Goretti. It's going to be an outcast. I would say Wales, the North and the West Midlands, and southern parts of Northern England, probably up to Sheffield, maybe a bit further north than that, not much. Going to be in for a reasonable chance of a decent snow event with this. Drifting blizzards likely, heavy rain and flooding down in south and southeast. Watch out for those really strong winds in the southwest. Could reach 100 miles an hour just off the channel of southwestern England and southern England. So that could be pretty horrendous as well. I think Icon has this, and it's not because I get a better serve them with Icon than the others. I just think in the end, this low will shift a bit further southwards. So for those of you like in the East Midlands, home counties, maybe East Anglia, possibly down towards London, but that might be a bit too far south for a southward shift. But for those areas, I would just say it's an outcast. Keep an eye on the radar. Keep an eye on observations, keep an eye on your window tomorrow evening, because if that low shifts just 50 miles further south of where most of the miles have it, then we're talking about Icon rather than Uppercase and whatnot. So it's just a hunch, that's what will happen. I could be totally wrong, just my hunch, you know. Ricardo, Richard, we've been around the block. Richard and I and Kieran, you know, we've been around the block a lot for a lot of years, and you know, you get like an instinct for how these things work out a lot of the time. So you know, just a hint, just like a little hint of what I think is going to happen with that low in the end, but I could be totally wrong. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for some amazing live streams recently. We haven't finished with our live streams. Go back on Friday night with Pub Run live, so that's going to be epic. I shall see you probably about 10:30, something like that, on Friday. Lots of videos coming up as well, and don't forget to check out Connor's live stream, which I assume is starting now, or has started. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Cameron's Blood again. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, and for this one, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon, and bye for now.